Okay, we're back here again. I've got my white noise riser. I used the ESP synth. Did some automation to the cutoff and pan. I'm going to go just find a single kick drum in my loop browser. Just going to type in kick. This will work fine. Just this single kick here. I'm going to drag it in. It's going to make a track. And I want this to be kicking along at quarter notes. I'll use the key command, Command R, to get the dialog box to copy this down the timeline. So I want this to go all the way to the end. I'll type in 32. And I'll just option drag these out to get it to the end. Okay, cool. So now I've got this. All right. Now, a number of ways that you can do the kick drum. I'm going to make mine a silent sidechain kick. So in other words, I want to turn the stereo output off. I'm also going to send this kick on a bus, and the bus is what I'm going to have the compressor listen to on the ESP track. So watch how I set this up. I'm going to go to the kick, click here and say no output. I am going to send it on a bus. I like using bus 10 for my side chains, just habit. All right, remember the channel strip updates dynamically. This is the AUX that was created off of the bus. I'm going to send a full signal by clicking Option inside the circle. Boom. Full signal. Right? So the kick drum will still be audible because it's coming through the bus now. So I want to do the same thing. I want to just take stereo out and say, nope, no output. Now I've got a silent sidechain kick, SC kick. Enter. And see the audio there? All right, the next step then is to go to my ESP track, and I'm going to insert a compressor. Go to Dynamics, Compressor. We're just going to use the straight up Platinum compressor. It's going to work perfectly fine. The trick now is just to adjust your threshold and your ratio, attack and release, and get this white noise to pump along. You want to go to your sidechain drop-down list and find the bus. There it is, bus 10. So now the compressor is listening to bus 10, which is my kick drum, which lives inside Logic, and we can't hear it. I'm just going to make adjustments here as the video goes. You can just watch how I do this. Exactly the effect I wanted. Kick is feeding the compressor is inserted on this white noise track, and it's acting like a duck. It's ducking and making that pumping sound. Just drag your regular, funky beat. Option drag that out a few times. The reason I like to use a silent sidechain is because oftentimes in your tracks you're going to have a beat going on that's going to have a kick drum. You don't want to be doubling up kicks. Messes things up. So you get this cool kind of effect now. course, everything's going to go right along with my BPM. So if that's just too adagio, bump it up. There it is.